So you were ramping up very quickly compared to having to share that out. I guess you could argue techies maybe isn't going to be too present in lane, so you get a lot, but then you're left alone.
I think this is. I don't think this can be a core dazzle because I think you need some physical damage core, right? I mean, this patch, the meta was already going in this direction, but toward the tail end of 719, Dota and TI, but this is still a very physical damage meta, and I don't think you can run something like single core invoker, especially on the other side when Team Secret is just going to eat towers with this lineup. This is ridiculous.
10 seconds.
But you can, it's memey. Like, you can be stupid and pick Drow here if you really wanted to.
There's memey and then there's suicidal. Right? I don't think they want to be. They don't want to be accused of throwing the game out. I'm pretty sure if you pick the new Drow, you're going to be accused at that point.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It honestly is pretty bad. Like,
if you want to sneak it through, you could go Luna maybe.
A bunch of people when the new patch came out were like, oh, Drow OD might be a thing because it's now attack speed and you get the orb. And OD has the worst winning percentage, not only in Dota, but also in Artifact. So that's kind of not a thing.
Oof.
Yeah,
can't win in any game.
Garbage right now.
So interestingly enough, that you mentioned the OD, the Luna would be better in combination with that if you don't need your pub games, folks. But if you really wanted to go super push, it would mean something like a Lycan mid or off lane, but this guy can sustain. It's a little bit different, but instead they'll go for the Sproinkinator. And Bristle coming out.
No hesitation. Well, there's your physical damage core, and honestly, now you could run the Dazzle in either core position. Now you could run the Dazzle, and they are going to. They're going to run the Dazzle as a probably a safe laner.
Wait. There's a lot to talk about here. We've got GH Invoker, Miracle Techies,
oh my God.
Mind Control Pudge, Matumba Man Dazzle, and Kuroki is going to be on the Bristleback.
I love it. All right, this is a throwback. We're going to have some fun here. And by the way, Zai is most people probably already know this. Zai is a sick Enchantress. He is absolutely disgusting on this hero. His laning phase is just tremendously strong. I've always loved his builds. He was one of the first guys to go into these very heavy stat builds on the Enchantress, but he's a problem on the hero.
Most definitely. I just feel like Puppy Sin's like, all right, so you take this hero, you take that hero, and then someone, Mr. Pupan, have you looked at what your opponents are doing right now? He just looks up at the screen and goes, alrighty then, Liquid are doing something different.
And you can't swap anymore, right? So, this is not going to be GH to the techies and Miracle Invoker. This is what we're going to see, boys.
No, this is locked in. Well, as a result of that, we know the heroes, we know the players are going to be on them, and we know of how this series plays out. It's already going to open with a very entertaining start as we get underway in game 1.
Prepare for battle.
Well, Zai's already just kind of proclaiming here. He's like, well, our job makes sense. We've got our heroes. You see us on all the time. Liquid. Game ball. Play.
Let's see. What are our lanes going to be here? They are going to, Invoker mid is the one thing that we're pretty sure we're going to see.
It's looking that way. But actually, if you look at those starting items, you've got GH with a null, you got Matumba Man with a null, you've got Miracle with a null.
Everybody gets a null. The stat items are just so good now. And everybody's faring regen with the courier anyway. The only thing is, we saw MNT have a little bit of trouble on Skyrath starting with the Talisman yesterday because he wasn't coordinating the early courier usage. You do have to be ready to ferry out that region. But we're going to mix it up here.
Yeah, look at this.
Already into the jungle.
They went super aggressive. Oh, Yamsel! Oh, jump back as well. The blast off on point. Yamsel gets baited in perfectly.
Let's be real. All of us would be tipping if we could right now. Come on, chat.
How often do you see something? Secret. They see this draft. They knew they had to get kind of sight on what's happening in the mid lane, and then they thought, well, actually, our composition makes it a lot easier to find kills. Let's get aggressive. But as a result, oof.
And I don't even think you mind having level 1 hook as mind control when you're playing with the techies anyway.
I think it's fine. Like, it used to be you get level 1 hook, then they did, of course, nerf it. The problem with Raw is how do you use it effectively? It's like you can use it to assist a little bit with CSing, but that's about it. It's not like you can run people down because the hero already moves too slow.
I mean, this is your classic core support dual mid, right?
Of course. GH, it's going to be chased off here. Mid want to do a decent amount of damage. So we got a 2-on-2 in the mid lane. They should transition to the top eventually.
And GH, I mean, the roaming invoker. Sure, of course. GH.
Used to be a thing. You remember when this
used to be a thing? Oh god.
It used to. Do you remember when it first got changed and Colstat's like, oh crap, this spell's insane when you can invoke at level 1? They're like, okay.
That was never.
Well, the Chinese teams believed in it for like a week and then realized
Okay, all right,
it's still better as a core.
We're talking about a week. Now they're going to set up to run a. They're going to set up to run a play on Zai down here too.
Maybe they get him low. Miracle.
Yeah.
He can wiggle his little booty and go for this whenever he wants. But there you go. The healing comes out.
There's the bait. There's the bait. Oh no, GH backed off. Oh man, Miracle had him baited in.
GH just kind of right now is just wandering back and forth, not really committing to a lane. And this is a hero that doesn't want to be behind in terms of XP. So he's gonna have to get involved somewhere soon. Is it the mid is the question though. Oh, you did just see the Grave Chill used by mid one. If he steps up to about here, you can get him, but I don't see him falling for this.
Yeah, I thought we'd see a little bit more in the way. Are you gonna see some action around the 2-minute top?
To my man, Grave Chill slow.
This is a hard gank.
Yeah, especially with Wave Terror level. And look at this turn around the mid one. The cold snap comes out. They're going to move forward. They don't have the poison touch anymore, but there's a lot of damage. GH tanking the tower. They can't do enough. Oh no, they get him. He actually takes out in the end, but Timmerman gets the kill. GH will get clipped by Illuminate, but mind control. Oh no, that 2-minute room we talked about.
Wow, that's 2 points of shadow poison. I did not think he quite had that up, man. That. And
reasonable.
He's just sitting there.
He's like, dude, which one do you want, Haas? Which one are we going for?
He's just memeing it up, man.
Oh, there we go. Puppy's the target. He was waiting for the level 2. And now they can easily find it. The hook. He says bonus kill over here, folks. Let's go. Mid one gets caught as well. But Timberman tanking up. Fairy fire. He goes down afterwards. Mid one will fall next. And mind control. He does go down to the tower. And it's turning into a party in the mid lane, folks.
Oh, man. You don't go quad mid. No big deal.
We're not quite at that point. Meanwhile, in the top lane, everything is quiet for these two. Nisha and Kuroki just doing whatever they want. Just hitting creeps. There's no one who really dies here.
Kuro's like, hey, man. When we first made Secret, I was the carry, all right? I just want to hit creeps. Get out of my lane.
It's like they were thinking back to the good old days, and he remembered them, and then he just picks this, and everyone's like, I don't want to play Bristle this game. So I was like, I don't want to play Bristle. Don't worry.
He was
I'll do
arguably
it.
the best carry in Dota for a while. At least looked like it on that team.
No, it's definitely some infamous heroes for him as well. Chaos Knight was a speciality. If they drafted it, he would still sometimes take it. More recently for Liquid.
The ward spots out the GH rotation. Is going to...
Zai's gone.
I mean, you're tanky, dude, but Untouchable's not really going to help you here.
This is where people are going to start thinking Enchantress counter is techies. I know a few people will try and justify it now, whether it's Slack's cart or someone else. Mind control. The runes, really? Hush runes all the time. He's going to move straight on the mid one here. Magic Missile comes out, but they're going to just run him down. Mind control just moving through. There it is. They can go for more if they want. Puppy being slow. Mind control just teasing him. Well, this aggression in the mid lane is all but crippled mid one. We have seen him come back from worse starts on a Visage just yesterday, in fact. Matuman, oh, the hook away.
The save.
Liquid, so, shall we say, secretized, organized rather, the way that they kind of cover each other and drag each other away on such low HP each time we see them engage like this.
And it's a nice play because Matuman's 2-0-2 and does not have a skill point save, so he could not have saved himself. Now, it's actually, I mean, it's funny, right? It's obviously me, but Visage kind of hates his life right now because Rot just screws with his cloak, right?
Absolutely. And the poison touch as well. There's so much that screws him over here.
Exactly. You get so many damage instances.
And they're so in and out so quickly on the side of Liquid. There's an XP advantage for Matuman already. He's almost level 5. Visage only hitting level 4 just now.
And by the way, Miracle is level 5. This is a level 5 techies. I mean...
It is. They're going to get rid of his mind as he tries to protect mind control. Mind control trying to move through. Magic Missile's going to be there. He's going to throw the blast off. Gets to deny. Gets the kill on the puppy. And no, mind control. God. He got to deny as well.
That was actually insane.
Secret get absolutely nothing out of that, and they invested a lot more than Liquid did in trying to get that. Meanwhile,
it's
mid
crazy. He
again
popped into the Illuminate. Wow. Mid one just I mean, he just hates his life right now.
His middle tower is under
the
attack.
pain he is experiencing. At least Nisha is being left to his own devices, but the problem is, you look at this, Kuroki is already starting to build a slight net worth lead.
This is crazy. Liquid's like, yeah, we're on Mimi lineup. Oh wait. No, actually this Dazzler hero is disgusting.
With the triple null.
He's 2 levels up. Look at that.
He's out harassing 2-on-1 here. And occasionally G8 shows up, but not often. There is a sentry
And
down,
Crew's
so they
got
spot him.
6-minute Vanguard. This is actually kind of insane.
Because I'm looking at this as well. The thing is, it's DH, there it is. The sentry paying off. Can they finish it? No, he doesn't get out of range. They still see him just barely. The Soul Assumption did go in time. Mid one is going to get low. He shouldn't tick out, or will he? Oh, no, not like this. Anger's not enough.
Are you serious, Ice Frog?
He ran away at a
3
decent point as well. He had like, what, almost 200 HP when he escaped?
Ladies and gentlemen.
The new Venomancer. And I think the other concern I'd look out for Secret is not just this bloodbath that's favoring Liquid in the mid lane. It's also the fact that when your other part of your push lineup gets online, right? This Lycan, because the Bristleback's doing so well, wherever you go, he's going to mirror the movement.
Look at Yapsor's items.
Wait, what's the absolute? Oh my god.
He's rushing refresher.
Regen. Needs the regen. Oh, they're going to get the kill in his eye.
Oh, goodbye.
And while that's happening, they do get GH in the mid lane as he starts to dive the tower. Puppy's going to get low from the poison touch, but it won't be enough to give him a touch of death. He'll be fine. He'll walk it off. But this is...
Yeah.
Every time you think you find a gain, it's like Liquid's finding a bigger one.
Standard 0-2 and 5 Invoker at 7:30. You know, this roaming Invoker? All right.
Die for my team. You know, hey,
Why
this is
not?
the next level strat, Alan. What happens is your opponents get very leveled, and then you start getting involved in these kills even more, and you catch up. You don't need to be in lane all the time. You just need a very strong Dazzle, very strong techies.
I'm like already racking my brain. I want to see this double coddle ult. I think that's actually going to be disgusting. I mean, we're gonna see it at like 12 minutes too. That's the thing.
Doesn't matter what Yaps was playing, he's playing the same game. Last time he was actually playing the hero itself, Enigma, so he didn't really need to put a big refresher to get that effect, but this time
By the way,
around...
that I mean, this is a level behind Bristleback that is just like such a pain in the ass to this Lycan.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. With the Vanguard, like, what do you actually do to him now? You do nothing. He's just as annoying back. All the while, this mid lane, like, you can see it, mid one immediately says, okay, I got 6, but I'm not pushing 8 towers with it, I'm just farming.
Oh, and
Oh, no, top lane, Kuroki. Oh, he hasn't got the mana. He's gonna go Phoenician now. No. Oh, if
the
he
wolves.
procs the quills right now, he can't get it. Gonna turn around. Kuroki, the quills. Oh, so close. Isha will be fine though, and Kuroki will remember the importance of buying mangoes. I love what's happening in the mid lane.
Haven't played that offlane role in a while.
Look at the mid lane right now. This is the XP recovery lane for the supports of Liquid, because we just said mid one doesn't want to be there.
Mid one's not sure where on the map he wants to be. I mean, he's got his birds, but oh. Right,
you know, you miss
the hook by mind control.
You miss 100% of the hooks. You don't
throw.
shoot, right?
All right,
I'm gonna say shoot.
Gretzky. Come on, you're not trying.
To be honest, let's be fair. He's not throwing them. It's more like he's shooting them the way they move, right? That just doesn't make sense. It's not possible for hooks to go like that.
Are you applying logic to Dota?
I try sometimes. I'm trying to help you do your job. Do you really want to get on the discussion of core techies? No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, no. Let's
Please, back to the physics.
Forget those two words were ever said together.
Sai, he needs to be careful. Look at Miracle's movement. That Boo's getting... What is that? Look at the trees!
What
Look at the trees! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. And I love that the greatest part about that is that they're desperately trying to cast each other at the end. Mind Control's trying to throw the hook there to get the last hit.
I don't think that was even... No, that was not Mind Control. That was Zai's trees, right? I believe that was all Zai's trees. He was the only one with that many slots free. He put himself in that scenario. Mind Control, being chased onto you. Can he get the deny? No. Not quite.
That is the problem with the low armor of the Pudge there. You get absolutely chewed through by those birds. You feel tanky, but
top lane.
So huge.
Gapsaw, he throws out the Will-O-Wisp. It's going to buy him a little bit of time, but the Quills will finish him off. And that's a big ulti on a big cooldown. Raiding Corey went down though. Mid lane, aggression coming in. They're trying to get the tower. Secret, no, they need to get the push going now because if they wait a few more minutes, they will never be able to deal with Liquid.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And yes, you need to get Kuroki here. Kuroki's the only one that can deal with this deathball.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Instead, they split push it. Miracle.
Radiant structure.
Go,
Like,
let's do
guys,
one.
come on.
Oh, hook it.
Just trying to hit creeps here.
They get Zai. Hit creeps, hit heroes. Makes more sense. So they forced the aggression away actually with that kill because it looked like Secret wanted to back off. They'd seen 1 or 2 TPs, but
Okay, and this is good. They're going to bring Kuro up. They're going to farm this camp, and then they'll set up for a counter. All right, that's reasonable.
well, they feel like they can actually get effective trades. I mean, you saw Miracle the entire time in the bot lane. He did take the tier 1 on his
Meanwhile,
lonesome.
we're set up for a little bit of clash in the jungle down here as Nisha is taking the stack, and the Tumbleweed's going to realize it.
He has got the shapeshift. Nisha's going to be forced to use it though, and that's just to run away.
Right? Because I think Liquid's going to try and set for a counter push. He's running right up through the Liquid team, and then
Not quite. They body block it. It says you can have the troll summoner
and he
instead.
finds a DD rune because, of course. What other rune would there be?
I mean, he can't do anything but farm with it though. It's not like he's going to run to the Roche
He's
pit.
not going to run into the Roche pit.
Things could be more disgusting, Alan, all right? I know I'm saying that in a game that
Dota,
has
it could always
techies.
be worse.
Speaking of techies, Miracle, because he did that tier 1, this just opens up Farm Central, and he wants to make sure Secret can never farm there. Top lane, GH.
Nice. I don't think
Have you
that-
heard of detection? Maybe if you weren't just rushing a refresher, you'd have a few sentries or dust. Oh, the pings come out. They're going to turn around.
Oh,
Zai
Zai's
slows
in
down with the Ghost Walk. The hook across gets him. Yeah, Howl will not change that outcome at all, Mr. Lycan. And Yapsor just going to try and slow down this push a little bit because he knows what's going to happen in this tower. Well, he doesn't realize what's going to happen to him. EMP is going to be dropped. The cold snap's there as well. And that is a very dead keeper of the light. The hook.
Oh, and the
Why are
hook
you
too. He
TPing
thinks it's the TP. Puppy is
with
gonna
the
die.
swap away? It's going to be close. They're going to run him down. And GH, the tornado up, going to actually escape from Nisha. Puppy won't be so lucky to escape from the 2 from Liquid, though. Bird's coming in. Mind Control says, not again. I have no armor. Not like this. Can he get the deny? No. He won't get it.
Wolves might not need armor, son, but you do. Look at Miracle, though, happily farming her way down here. You were saying this. He's controlling such a wide area of the map.
This
and
is...
Nisha, look at that's Nisha's like, guys, come on. Look at what's being done to me here.
Please, I can never... There's too many ramps. Well, this is the difference between watching like an FNG techies and watching core techies, right? FNG, famous for playing around his own jungle area, whereas an aggressive POS 1 techies, he's going to be playing in his opponent's jungle. There you go. That's some deep techies analysis for you.
Yapsor is level 9 at 14 minutes and is 1k off his refresher. Oh, never
And then
stop
he's-
being you, man.
Then into the Octarine afterwards, of course.
Oh, of course.
Just
And our
stand to keep
support
alive.
invoker is buying a Midas because why would you not?
I mean, you know, this is a more active call. You know, you get the Ags. Usually it's just screw it. You can make sure you don't die. With the Will-O-Wisp, though, you're going to assure some kills.
No, but this is why MC's my boy here. He's got the 4 bracers. He's not playing around.
He understands. He wants the extra mag resistance with his passive. He's feeling pretty good. Oh, wait, no, they changed it, didn't they? Removed the passive.
He's
Oh,
got
hook,
position.
die again. Every time. Have you seen an Enchantress pummel so hard now? Look at those
Puppy.
wolves. Here they come in. Oh, tornado. Look at the lineup. Puppy caught what mind control.
But
He can't get a
Nisha-
deny again, but Puppy's going to go down. The Will-O-Wisp gets dropped. Kuroki can't get the claws out, but now the mid one
Grave.
instead. Matuma the grave on him. They're still going to chase through Nisha. He wants his kill, and Matuma knows he's gone. It's all up to Kuroki, but this is where the kiting comes in, because Bristleback's effective at this stage, but not when his whole team is dead.
Well, I mean, you say that. I don't know that they have the material to kill him here.
Well, they can't kill
GH
him,
is
but they
going to
can fight him.
re-engage on the backside.
Yeah, you see GH coming back in. Of course, he couldn't do more than what he did because of the cooldowns on his abilities. All the while, Miracle doesn't get involved. It's the typical tech experience. GH starts to reveal.
I finally carried his detection.
And now Kuroki's all alone now. But he has found Yap, so he says, whoa, 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 you want a refresher? I'm going to slow that down a little bit. Come back here.
I don't think they can deal with this without Shapeshift.
They can't. If Zai continues, Kuroki can just turn around with the quills.
Absolutely.
Oh, hook! Oh, the hook! Mind control!
You've got to be kidding.
He finds him again. Turns out Mind Control really likes his deer extra rare. Just, you don't even have to stick it in the oven. Just carve it up.
Venison, baby.
Poor little Bambi. Have you actually
like,
seen
you know, Bambi's mother dies at the end. I'm the reason.
Oof. Now we just need like a hunter cosmetic for a Pudge. And speaking of that Pudge, Nisha. Oh, the Dismember's coming off cooldown. Does he want to do this?
That ward has done work for them, honestly.
Yep, they're chasing on Mind Control. Swap back's going to be there. They purge him up, slow him down. Tornado Fruit gets rid of the army, but it's going to come back down. Hook through. He said, Yapso, you come with me down. This Shallow Grave Mind Control is still alive. But Timmerman in a little bit of trouble, though, because he used that Shallow Grave. He'll fall instead. And Mind Control, can he? No, he doesn't actually go for the deny. He just tries to walk away, and Nisha slaps him down.
Yeah, that's where Matumman forgot for a moment that he was a core dazzle, because he's like, don't want to use that grave on your Pudge there.
He's like, oh, wait, I'm the damage. Oh, dear. For a while, like, you look at what they're doing in the mid lane, and you go, oh, wow, Secret is striking back, but all times you look at the top and the bot, and while he's not there now, the techies usually is he did actually get killed.
Kuro's a problem. He's got Vanguard Radiance in 17 minutes on his Bristleback.
This is where you're going to see an announcement from Kuro saying, I'm going to be playing POS free, at least, at the major, because I got a taste of gold and I'm sick of not having it. And look at this push once again. Kuro's just straight there. How do you kill him now? It's impossible. The missed chances as well. You can try and go for the towers, but...
He's just going to walk his Bristle right into the middle of this summon stack, and he just doesn't care.
The thing is, right now, they are being reactive, and that's good for Liquid because it stops these pushes that Secret desperately need. But you want to see this Bristle able to just shut down a lane and take towers.
Look at how sad Nisha is. He just like walked in, he just walked into his own jungle and found one creep on like 10% HP in each camp and is like, oh.
We're doing this now, aren't we?
I was gonna TP to farm my own jungle. That's like BM from Kuro.
It's one of those things I've heard people go, why don't you just do this? Like, well, because you're not getting the gold yourself, but yeah, BM value more than anything. I'll take Kuroki? Nah, he doesn't. He can't get the Korya. It was very close to him, though. That is the Hyperstone coming out.
Maneuvering here, but does not...
What's the target?
Back up quite yet. GH is coming in.
Yapsor is very deep here. GH moving across. Tornado through. The EMP's there as well. He's got the cold snap at the ready. Yapsor's going to be found, but this is a fast old man on a horse. Oh, Mind Control. Just blind hook right now. Oh, so close.
That was actually so close.
So, have you ever done horse riding, Alan?
Shut up. I knew you were going to go there.
Like, can we get... I was just thinking, we could, like, get you a skin in the game or something. That'd be pretty cool.
I have ridden a horse.
Alright, so we need to get the
You're hilarious.
The keeper of the stats. The keeper of the stats skin.
There's already a Kyle guy. That is not my thing.
Kuroki? Oh, they're getting him low here. On the back foot, they're going for a kill on Anisha. They might be able to get him, but Kuroki, he's still alive. Not for long, though. Magic Missile, he'll go down. And wait, they didn't even get Nisha. He escaped. Gonna go for a different one though. Zai gonna get low. There's gonna be the Ignis drop down. The refresh is up for Yapso now. Mind Control in a lot of trouble. And look at this Matuma, man. He won't even get a chance to grave. Ruining the spot. And he keeps turning around to look at those very entrancing balls.
Refresher coddle, guys. It's a thing.
Before 20 minutes as well. And they are gonna walk into the pit.
I mean, he knows he's screwing with my stats. It's an open Pro Dota 2 record, guys.
Do you feel like you're sitting here going, I think that wouldn't be the timing. I don't think they've ruined my stats if there wasn't a techies that doesn't do anything.
Is I don't care. It's fun as hell.
I'm just watching Miracle every time. It's like, you go and get involved in the fights, buddy? He's like, nah, eventually I'll just take the base casually.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, didn't even get the rune. That's a sad yappy. Oh, look at Arcane Rune for Miracle as well. Mind Control is so nice. What a generous fellow. So where's Kuroki going next is what I want to know. What is the next item he is targeting?
He's probably finished Crimson. Like, Crimson is actually disgusting in the game.
Most definitely. I know Mind Control would appreciate it. He's probably like, please, El Capitan, please.
If he were trying a little harder in this game, he probably finishes Crimson before, because he probably doesn't die in that last little spat behind the tier 2 if he's got Crimson Guard. That damage block is just going to be so sick against these.
PH has been found. How's he going to escape this? He doesn't want it. He says, Miracle's here. Let's go in. The blast off, but there's a Shadow Blade. A Shadow Blade from the Enchantress. They're going to chase on the Miracle here. He's reared up. He's already used the Yules. He's got no escape plan. And they thought they were doing something cute there. Turns out they were the ones being tricked. As mid one, well, he's started to look like he's in this game for the last few minutes, which is impressive considering that rough lane.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. This Visage is actually decently farmed with the Atos there to go on top of the value items, the Vlads and the Medallion Courage. Early Vlads in this pack is a thing. I've seen now 5 different heroes rush this item. Armor is substantially more valuable.
Uh-oh. Kuroki's been found. Ignis is going to go down. And this Bristle isn't feeling tanky. Like you mentioned that Crimson Guard before he had it, but I don't think he even... No, he didn't even activate it.
He just bought it in. And the other thing is, you've got to talk about the potential of the Ignis to change the orientation of the Bristleback, so that passive doesn't do nearly as much. It's kind of like a mini duel in that respect.
Oh, you're right. And the Tin Man goes down as well. He had the Shallow Grave, but he knew he couldn't use it because the Centaur was on him all times, courtesy of the Lycan. Tornado through, just to make sure Mind Control doesn't join his 2 cores in the grave. But this is looking rough for Liquid. Things are starting to turn around. GH, you can go Invis, but they see everything.
Yeah, this is... And Miracle, meanwhile, just kind of happily farming away. He's like, I'm almost got my eggs, guys. No worries.
I think they're going to sit down after and go, well, the Techies was a nice idea. It wasn't too bad to start off with, but kind of hasn't done anything for the last 5 or so minutes.
No, I mean, come on. The beginning and end of their team discussion after this match is going to be, lol. I mean, you know, this is right up there with those Miracle Bounty Hunter games. They're having fun.
Nisha used the shapeshift, which meant the Mind Control's hook did not connect. They'll take this tier 2. Assault on high ground will be the interesting part. Swap. Look who they got. They put the Bristle in. Kuroki 3 deep. No Crimson Guard coming out still. This stun lock is too much. And they don't die. With Timberman, he's going to be fine here. The Tornado comes through. Liking the shapeshift has actually ended. The cold snap's going to be the swap out with Timberman. He's outside his base now. He's rooted up the spot. The Shallow Grave's going to be the end time. Puppy will go down at least. But now Mind Control is going to melt through him. And they'll turn around with the Dazzle afterwards. And suddenly, they are in your base.
Yeah. And this is Secret's lineup saying, all right, we're tired of dealing with this crap.
Don't worry, though. Look at Miracle.
Still playing PvE. I mean,
he's going to cut the wave, but they're going to cut right through your heroes. Mind Control, he just fought back for this. And he's going to go down again.
MC.
Who do you hook? Who do you hook? There you go, straight for the throne. They go, surely Miracle has to turn up to get involved at some point in this game.
I cut the wave. We're fine. Oh, wait.
Oh, no, not the Ignis. There's 2 down. Will-O-Wisp, he arrives, and he didn't want it, because now he can't even get the blast off. He's going to be stuck here. They get 1, they get 2. The buyback comes out from GH. It's all on Bristleback, but your throne's about to fall. Here you go, Kuroki. How many quills do you get out? Not many when they don't attack you. And it looks like Secret are going to be taking game 1.
It's funny, right? We always talk about how things in Pro Dota work differently, but this is